Hello my loves, welcome to my project pan for 2025 intro. So this year I'm doing something that I did in the past. I am doing a quarterly refresh project pan, which means I'm going to be bringing in a bunch of products, working on them for 3 months, and then starting on a new bunch of products. I will do that for 3 consecutive quarters. And then for the last quarter, anything that I haven't finished, I'm going to bring back. Now, the way I'm changing it up this year is I want to pan more makeup, and I'm using that term loosely. I'm going to do a full face of makeup each quarter, and I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do for the final quarter. I may do another full face. I may just try to work on things that I maybe made good progress on and want to see if I can finish up in the final quarter. I haven't decided yet. I'm keeping it loose for that part of the project so I can sort of determine how I'm feeling at the end of the year. The decision to do that was sparked by me trying to pan a little bit of makeup last year, and when it came to blush, highlighter and bronzer, I had set usage goals, and I really enjoyed doing that because I knew I was locked into something, like I had a goal to reach, but the goal wasn't like hitting pan or finishing up the product completely. I don't know if I'm ever going to be the type of person who can pan like a single makeup item for the whole year, especially like blush, bronzer and highlighter, and things like eyeshadows and lip products. Like, they're really hard for me and I do get bored quickly, so I need to have a method of working on these types of products that, works for me and still fits into the panning sort of idea where I'm trying to use something consistently. So you'll be seeing a lot of old products, and that's fine. I have set a few basic sort of guidelines or rules for myself when it comes to any beauty products, so hair, skin, body and also makeup items. I am just going to select a bunch of things that I feel like panning at the beginning of the month. I'll introduce them. I'll give myself a month. This is mostly related to makeup items. I'll give myself a month. If there's anything that I absolutely just do not see myself enjoying, I can declutter it and I can introduce something new, but I got to stick with that something new. So that's where I'm going to have to be a little bit strategic about what I'm choosing. I'm going to have to pull out a real favorite item that I know that I love and use that consistently for the rest of the quarter. And my goals with the makeup part of the project is to essentially use it to help me declutter and get some usage out of the products that I have. I know I'm probably not going to really pan anything, like maybe some mascaras or liners or maybe a lip gloss if I'm lucky. Definitely some foundations, maybe primers or powders, things like that, the easy stuff. But when it comes to blush, bronzer, highlight, full color lipsticks, things like that, it's low pressure. It's more about getting some use out of those things. So I'm going to shut up about that, and I'm just going to get into some things that I'm introducing for the project. I am going to start with skin, hair and body. I'm bringing in this big bad boy. It's the Yognog shower gel. I think this is going to take me all year to finish up, and I do have I've got a couple of body washes that I want to work on this year. One of them is not quite as big as this, but it's still quite big. And one of them is a gimme product. So I just want to get started on the Yognog. That's a big 1 liter bottle, man. I'm actually quite excited to dig into that as well. I have a few Flabois Milk Bombs. These are individual hair masks. I would like to get through these this year because they are quite old. I also have this guy, which I actually purchased, I believe, this year. It's the Bioderma Cica Bio Cream, but I noticed that it actually expires in June of next year. So probably old stock when I bought it. I'm probably going to use this as like maybe a skin cream here and there, but probably on my feet, to be perfectly honest. I have a large box of these heated eye masks. Again, I'm mostly introducing this so that I can use them over the course of the year, like with the hair masks, the Yognog and those eye masks. I know it's going to take me more than 3 months, and that's totally okay. The reason why I'm introducing them now is so that I can continue to work on them throughout the year. I'm also going to introduce the Shuamora Nutrinectar Gentle Cleansing Oil in Emulsion. My Shuamora oils that I have are getting a little old, and it's time to like use them up or lose them completely. I have an old as the hills Ofra Body Derm coffee scrub here. I opened this up the other day when I was working on my inventory. I was like, surely this is gonna stink and be disgusting. It's not, she's fine, but I want to finish it. I think I'll be able to finish that one up pretty quickly. Perfume. I'm introducing another perfume. This is my last DKNY perfume. It's Be Delicious Crystallized. That's where she is at the back. Had a little bit of use, but not too much. I have a Bom Dia Bright cream from Sol de Janeiro. This is just one of their like deluxe minis, I suppose. Brand new. It's still got its like, you know, protective seal on it. Hand creams. Gotta get through some hand creams this year, guys. Like, hold me to it. I'm starting with the Grown Alchemist hand cream. This one is full. I opened it just the other day. I actually tried to introduce this into a project. Was it last year or this year? Anyway, it was actually sealed, and I was like, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to pan something else that's had some use. And I opened this the other day, and it's time. That one has got to be finished up as soon as possible, really. I want that done in like the first quarter. Oh, I'm a bit nervous about this. Laneige, it's a lip sleeping mask. This is the apple lime scent. I have just started using this recently. You'll be able to see a little bit of usage there. This one, again, I'm introducing it because I want the whole year to use it. I want to be able to see how much I can finish up. This is going to go on my bedside, and it's going to live there for the whole year. I will introduce other lip balms as the year, like as we get on in the year, but they'll be like a car lip balm, a handbag lip balm, you get it. And sheet masks. So I'm only introducing 5. Guys, these are my oldest sheet masks, right? I've got the Aceology Green Tea, 1-1 Skin Rose Gold Mask, Lancome Genifique, and 2 of the Tatcha sheet masks. And that's kind of where it ends for me, sort of. I have a packet of Loop sheet masks that I purchased, I think, last year. Well, actually, it would be 2023. I've got some Body Shop sheet masks that I got in my advent calendar and from the advent calendar the year before. And I also have some hydrogel sheet masks that I personally purchased in 2024. But these are my oldest ones. So if I can get through these, I will be on track. Everything will be fresh in that part of my stash, I suppose. Now for the makeup. Yep, I've got a tub. Primer, Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Primer. I purchased this in 2024. I've used it like twice. I don't know why I buy primers. Don't ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. Foundation. I'm bringing in my last Isanox Cushion Foundation. This one is, ooh, I don't remember. Is it a silk cover? Is it just a standard one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I panned 3 of them, I think, in 2024 and really enjoyed them. So I'm happy to use up my last one. That is my oldest foundation. The other 2 that I have are both from 2022. My concealer is the Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. I purchased this in 2024 and it's only one of 2 concealers that I own. Powder, this is a risky one for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. It's the Nakia Joy Velvet Finishing Powder. It might be a bit too drying for me, but I'll see how I go. Face mist, Fourth Ray Glisten Up Mist. I think I'll be just fine with this. I have used a little bit of it, not a lot. For me, it's a lot, but for most other people, it's not. Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. This is the eye primer I'm going to focus on for the next 3 months. I am bringing in an eyeshadow, but it's nothing exciting, guys. This is the Inglot 328 single eyeshadow. I use it to set my primer like in this area, so that, you know, nothing like the lashes don't sort of transfer up there throughout the day. I have quite a big dip in this. I've been using it for a long time. These usually last me a year, or just under a year with very regular use. I do expect to hit pan on it probably in the next couple of months, so that's interesting. I'm gonna spoil something for you. I do actually want to try and have a go at using an eyeshadow palette at some stage in this project, but it's not going to be until like a little while away, because I am still working on testing all of my eyeshadow palettes, and I don't want to like put too much shit on my plate. You get it. Rest of like the eye and brow products. So I have MAC False Lashes Mascara, which is brand new. I've never used it before. My brow product is a MAC Eyebrows in Fling. That's also brand new out of the box today, but old. I've had these guys for a long time, kicking around. They are amongst my oldest products. NARS Via Veneto eyeliner. This is just one of the like deluxe minis. I love this thing. It has had quite a bit of use. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Clear Brow Gel. I have Marc Jacobs Dove Affair, which is one of their ultra skinny gel liners. Marc Jacobs coming back in 2025. I hope so. I will probably be buying some stuff unless it's not available to Australian customers. And if it doesn't stand up to what it once did, I'm going to be super pissed. And I am throwing in a colored liner. This is like a pen liner. It's ColourPop. It's in the shade Try Me, which is a red. You know how much I love me red. This is a challenge product. I definitely do not think that I will finish this. Being a felt tip, I think I will use it like maybe a dozen times, maybe 20 times, and it will get clogged up with eyeshadow and I will call it done. The reason why I am putting these in the project, even though I know that it's going to be a challenge product for me, because I like plain stuff these days. I know that they will otherwise just sit in my drawer until they're completely dried out, or they smell bad, or something is not right with them, and then I will throw them out. So I figure better to have them in the project, use them a couple of times, and if it does get clogged up with eyeshadow and I feel like I can't use it anymore, at least I used it. Colored face products. Okay, I am pulling out a brand spanking new NARS Laguna bronzer. She is brand new. Not used it, but it's been in my stash for a really, really long time. Gonna have a go at that one. The reason why I'm choosing that over something that has more use on it is because it's giant and I want to get started, if you know what I'm saying. L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. When it comes to blushes, I think, and highlighters as well, I think I will be pulling out things that I feel like I would kind of be okay decluttering if I'm not madly in love with it throughout the quarter of playing with the product or using the product. I really, really want to minimize my blush and my highlight stash in 2025. And every time I have looked at sort of those areas of my collection when I'm doing my inventory and like tidying up the drawers and stuff, I have a lot of difficulty sort of letting go of those things, because those parts of my collection have been quite curated. So I feel like even if I go through the whole year and I have 4 different blushes, like 1 each quarter, and then I come to the end of the year and I can just pick a couple to get rid of, that will be that will be enough for me, basically. Because when it comes to, you know, when I go over my collection at the end of the year, I don't want to get rid of anything unless it smells bad or there's something seriously wrong with it. So I'm just trying to find a way to essentially make decluttering a little bit easier for myself. And my highlight palette, this is going to be this. Look, I'm just going to have fun with this. It is what it is. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream palette. When I decided that I was going to have a go at this, I was like, how am I going to go wearing colored highlighters again? Like, is this going to be a big fail? And look, I don't think so. There's some really beautiful, like, still wearable shades in here. I'm not sure I'm going to want to wear like a bright pinky purple fuchsia color, but also, you know, maybe I will have a little bit of fun with it. I do think if it comes to the crunch and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to wear this, I probably won't get rid of it. I might just pop it in like my box of makeup memories, so to speak, because this era of my purchasing life holds very special memories, you know, like special memories with Kat and stuff like that. So it's kind of, it's a nostalgic kind of product for me, but I'm going to have a go. Hell, maybe I'll love it. I have been loving highlighters this year. Probably more refined highlighters, a little less sparkly than this. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. And finally, lip products. Now I am popping in a few. I hope to always have a lip liner in the project. This one is a House Labs Rip Lip Liner in the shade Myth. And for lip products, I want to have like a glossy product, a matte product, which will be a big challenge, and some form of like traditional style lipstick. This one here is the 3 Concept Eyes, what's it called? Plumping Lips in Rosy. To be fair, this has more of like one of those sort of like glossy stick formulas, but that's all right because that's the kind of thing that I'm down with wearing. I have an Australis Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream, so I guess I'm switching things up, I guess, in the fact that, you know, the gloss is actually from the stick, like traditional stick area of my storage drawer, and the, like, I guess you would call this a more traditional full color lipstick type thing that's come out of my lip gloss area, but whatever, like, the rules are made to be broken. And from Too Faced, I have Sugar Cookie, which is my straight up matte lip product. I am in no way finding matte lip products easier to wear these days, but I do like to pair them with like a balm when I'm filming, or even just wear them as they are when I'm filming because it's only for a short time. Also, the Australis one, I know I said it's demi matte. It's really not. Like, it becomes matte after a few hours of wear. It's still quite hydrating, and I quite like it. But that's it. They're all of my products. One other thing that I'm going to mention is anything that I can mark to show you the progress each month, I will do that. But if something has to be weighed, I'm not going to bother. I'm going to do it, like I'll weigh everything today. So I've got the numbers for the intro. And then at the end, when I'm, you know, or the end of the quarter, to be more specific, then I will weigh them again and show you how much I used over a 3-month period. Especially when it comes to things like these guys. Oh, did I mention the K palette eyeliner? I feel like I didn't. This is another one I'm introducing. It was actually in my project pan last year, and I'm introducing it just because I'm still going on it. I actually washed it today, so it looks dead. It's not, but it is, like, again, getting like clumped up with eyeshadow and stuff. So I've cleaned it with isopropyl alcohol. There we go. I got her running. She's good. She's good to go for tomorrow. So yeah, these like pencil items, there's always minimal progress anyway. It takes a few months for you to see it. And then with like blush and bronzer and highlight and stuff, you use so little that there's no point. I will just weigh them at the start of the quarter and then weigh them again at the end of the quarter, show you guys the progress, and we can have a little chat about it then. Let me know what you guys are doing for panning in 2025. I want to say a massive thank you to my channel members. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.